Welcome to my channel. I'm Karina and today is episode 1 on how to use the free tool MailerLite for your business. We're going to start with how to create a landing page. So this is my MailerLite dashboard. You can see they are proposing you shortcuts to create a campaign, a form, a site, and automation, among other things. To create a landing page, you need to go on Create Site, as website and landing pages are nestled under the same label. So here we go. So you need to choose a name for your site. So here I'm going to call mine simply Tuto, because I'm recording a tutorial. And I leave the type as landing page. Then click Save and Continue. You can select an existing subscribing group, or you can create a new group. So when you create a landing page, the aim is to actually get subscribers, is to get people to either download a freebie or something like that, and you want them to be in the right group because you want to be able to find them according to what they want and what they need, so you can then reach out to them with the kind of service and product that actually answer their needs. So I'm going to create a new group, and usually what I do is that I call the group the same name as my landing page, so everything matches and everything is easy for me. Then when we will do a workflow in another tutorial, you will see how it makes everything so much simpler to just look for the same name in each part. So Tuto here as well, and then you see it has appeared. At the moment there is 0 subscribers because it's just brand new, and I just click continue. If you have a paid account, you can use a template, but MailerLite has so much to give even as a free plan that I never saw really the interest of having the paid plan. So despite the fact that actually a free account doesn't give you templates, you still have something to start from that is kind of actually quite of a typical landing page, which would be a title, a bit of a text, a button, and an image. And when you scroll down, you have some, again, title, subtitle, 3 different icons with their descriptions, I think this one can really get you started very well because this is kind of a basic landing page. And of course, you have to remember that the aim here is to get people's emails. So you want to have this email section, and it's already provided. So if you have a free account, you cannot get rid of Created with MailerLite. This is only if you have a paid account that you can get rid of it. But to be honest, it never caused me any issues to have Created with MailerLite at the end. On this side, you have the settings. So you can include a header that is here, but you can also remove it. You can include a footer, like so. Again, I'm going to remove it. And notification bar, to make sure people know that there are cookies, for example, on your website. You can also choose to have animation when the page opens, which can always be nice. For example, you can have like a zoom in animation. I have to go in the preview to see it. And you see it's kind of nice, it gives a nice aspect to the page. So there as well, you can choose the font for the different elements in your landing page, which I think is really good to do because it's a bulk editing. You see here, you have different type of text, like this one would be considered a heading, this one simple text. You have heading 3, no, this is heading 3, this is heading 2. By changing here the font for each elements, you will have something harmonized. You will have something uniform throughout your landing page. So for example, for the heading, I would like to have some play fair, because this is kind of the one I like the most. And I want it to be size 50, that's enough. And yeah, that's it. I will keep it black for now, and I click save. This one is heading 1, as you can see, and it was changed into play fair. And for heading 3, I'm going to try to put something that is actually visible. So like I'm going to put Georgia. Georgia is quite visible. Click save, and you can see the heading 3 became Georgia. There's no other ones, so yeah, that's the ones you can see. So Poppings, Georgia, and Playfair. Then you can choose the color of links if you put links, or also for the text. For the text, I'm going to put Laura because I like this font. Oh, they don't have Laura. I'm gonna put Arial then. Arial is good and is easy to read for everybody. And I'm going to put it as 18 because I want it to be really like big. Even 18 is not so big, as you can see. For the link, you can choose the color you want. They are putting, of course, because they are clever, by default, their brand color. I can put my brand color if I want as a default, and all the links will be in my brand color, which you may have noticed is turquoise. And same for the buttons. I'm going to put the color of my brand, which I already have saved here. Good. So that's it for this part. Now you can modify, of course, any part here individually. All you have to do is to click on the little pencil here, edit, and you can decide what's in there or what's not. So in this one you can see there's a heading with some text, a button, and an image. Okay, so here you can choose to remove the image, for example. You can choose to remove the text. And you can choose to remove the button as well. And this depends on what you want the introduction to be. Do you want a picture of you with your name and your title and that's it? Or do you want, for example, a picture of you, your name, your title, and a button, learn more? I'm going to show you how that's done. So here you see it's going to be my face, my name, my title, and a button that if you have a link to your bio in your website, you should put here. And this is a perfect way to start your landing page. Moving on to the next step, if you want to actually promote a product or a service you're offering, it's always good to have a rule of 3 advantages of using your product or your service. So this is just perfect. For each, just simply highlight it and change to your item and its description, and go for an image that actually represents your item. And here you are. You can also keep that or remove it. Like if you want people to go to your actual website where the whole product is listed, you can just use this part here and add the link here, clicking edit. You also have the option to change the text to something you're more familiar with, for example, this way. You can also tick open link in a new tab, so you want people to have this landing page as well as going onto your website, and you click insert. At the bottom, you also have the option to simply invite people to subscribe to your newsletter. Sometimes you have introduced yourself, you have introduced your product, but they are not sure if they want to purchase yet or if they just want to learn more from you. A good way is to grab their email address via this little part here. So as usual, you click the little pencil, edit, and you can choose what is included or not. But most importantly, you want to go into the form part. And there is a tutorial that is going to come in the future that will be about creating a form on MailerLite in details. For the success page, you can choose to use the one here or redirect. And I always redirect because you want people to go on your personal website, if you have one, of course. So on my website, I have a personalized thank you page, and I always redirect people who are subscribing to my email list or getting some of my freebies to this page, so they always land on my website at the end. So once you're happy with the page and how it looks like, you can click save and publish. What I advise you to do as well here is to actually personalize the end of the URL. So I'm going to put tuto here as well, because this is, again, to be consistent with the name. So of course I'm on a free account here, so there are some options that are not available to me, but I do not mind. I don't care about the SEO settings here because I'm not planning to send people to this page organically. I want to put the link to this page myself from my website or from social media. So all I'm going to do now is just click Save and Continue. So here we are in the settings of my page. You could click Preview if you want to have a look, or you can edit it from here. If you want to share the page, you copy from here and you will be able to paste the link everywhere. Here you can see it's assigned to the group tuto, that is the same. In the analytics section, in the future, when you start having people, you can be able to see how many people are viewing your page and, more importantly, your conversion rate. A good conversion rate starts at 2%, so don't be too greedy. And of course, you will have the list of your subscribers, which I don't have at the moment because I just created it. You can also create an automation for it, but this is something we're going to do in a future video that I'm going to link above this one, so you can, when it's published, directly click on the tutorial on how to create an automation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't miss episode 2 on how to create a form. It will be linked in the description.